Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to do a quick summary on some of the products that got approved recently for the prevention and diagnosis of COVID-19. If you are new to the channel, I'm Dr. Han. Now in this channel, you will find science review content, latest update on the global health topics. I also like to share learning tips and tricks for students' academic and personal development. If these are your interest topic, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you have already subscribed, thank you for coming back. So in the past few weeks, there have been several eye-catching products that have been approved. Well, in today's video, we'll go into a deeper look of each of those. Without further talking, let's go to the screen. So we are going to look at 4 newly approved products for the diagnosis and prevention of COVID-19. Like always, the disclaimer, this video is my interpretations and summary of publicly available information, and this video is not intended to serve as any advice on treatment, prevention, and diagnosis of any diseases. And when I mention commercial companies in the video, I have no ties with them. So first of all, a little bit background story. In the month of August, there are several products that caught my eye that was approved for the prevention and diagnosis of COVID. In terms of diagnosis, there are new tests. The first one is using the qPCR concept. Another one is an antigen test. In terms of prevention, there's this new ClearMask and as well as a new disinfectant claimed to kill 99.9% of the virus. Now we are going to look into each one of those products in a deeper way. First one is the Diagnostic Test. This one is called the Saliva Direct. It was approved by the FDA in the middle of August, developed by the Yale University. This test is unique because people only need to spit a saliva into a test tube and the sample will be processed and amplified for the detection of the viral genetic material. It is very sensitive. The sensitivity can be done to between 6 to 12 copies per a microliter of saliva. That is pretty much a single drop of saliva. Now the turnaround time is about 3 hours for this test and the cost is very low. The researcher claimed it to be between $1.29 to $4.37 per sample. Now let's take a look of how this test works. So the test is first to collect a saliva sample from the testing subject and went through a PCR process. Now this PCR process is a little bit different than the previous one that I talked about. It requires no RNA extractions and directly turn the RNA into DNA using a so-called duplex quantitative reverse transcription PCR. Now in terms of the detail of PCR, I have another video. You can go check it out and learn about how it worked. So that saves the time and you can get the result in 3 hours instead of the next day. Now let's look at the second diagnostic test. Now this test is called BinaxNOW COVID-19 Antigen Card. Alright, this card was approved by the FDA on August 26, 2020. This product was developed by a very big pharmaceutical company called Arbot. Now this is an antigen test that directly detects the nucleocapsid protein antigen of the virus. If you want to learn more about nucleocapsid protein, please check out the video link up on top. Now the result of this antigen test can be very quick. You can get it in 15 minutes and no instrument is required. You can read it with your eye. Unlike the other antigen test, you still need a specialized instrument to produce the result. This one does not require that. The sensitivity report was 97.1% and the specificity was described as 98.5%. Now this test is also fairly inexpensive. It was about $5 per sample. Now let's take a look how this test works. First, the sample was collected from a nasal swab, just very similar to what you would do for other nasal swab testing. Then this swab is inserted into this card. This cord need to first being treated with a special reagent come with the diagnostic kit, and after you insert the swab containing the sample, it will mix with the reagent. Then you need to wait for 15 minutes and the testing window will show red to pink purplish line indicating if you have a positive result or a negative result. Having two lines means you have positively confirmed with COVID-19. Now let's look at the prevention side of the story. The first product that I'm going to mention you may have already heard of is the ClearMask. This ClearMask was the first FDA approved fully transparent surgical mask. This mask was developed by Johns Hopkins alumni. The purpose for this surgical mask is for better communications with the patients. However, a box of 24 masks will cost about $67 according to the manufacturer. Now, looking at the ClearMask, I do think there are some limitations. First of all, it is intended for single use. You can only wear it once and then that's it. You have to dispose it. Now, it is also relatively expensive. It is about $2.80 per piece. If you use it one time and then you dispose it, that creates a lot of waste in my opinion, and these are plastics. So what are the recycle problem? Can they be recycled regularly like any other plastic products? I couldn't find any information on that side. So even though this product is good for communications, you can smile through the mask, but it does have some problem left behind. And lastly, let's look at the new disinfectant that was approved by the Environmental Protection Agency, the EPA. This product is called Surface Wise 2. Now, currently this product is first authorized for use in the state of Texas. Now, this product is a surface protectant that intended to spray it on the surface and it will coat the surface and can kill 99.9% of coronaviruses. Because this product was developed by a Texas company, so it is first now being used in Texas. The company is seeking a nationwide authorizations for approval of this product. Let's take a deeper look of what this product is. This product is a quaternary ammonium polymer coating. So if you are chemistry people, this little stick figure may look familiar to you. And it worked by basically disrupting cell membrane and viral protein and therefore killing the viruses. In an independent study testing other human coronavirus, the results are very promising. Basically, in a very short time, it can kill over 90% of the virus. And for a longer period of time, such as 2 hours, majority, 99.9% of the viruses are being killed. Now, these are not exactly the SARS-CoV-2 virus, but they are also coronavirus. Structurally, they are similar. So they extrapolate the result, claiming it will also kill the SARS-CoV-2 virus just as well as these other human coronavirus. So what is the take-home message for today? Saliva Direct actually takes the saliva for testing and result can be obtained in 3 hours. BinaxNOW takes a nasal swab. The good side is that there's no instrument is required for the testing and you can get the result in 15 minutes. ClearMask is a fully transparent single-use surgical mask for better communications. However, there is no information regarding the recyclability of this plastic product. And lastly, Surface Wise 2 is a polymer surface coating that can kill 99.99% of human coronavirus in just 2 hours. Now, to learn more, I have all these links down in the description below. Feel free to check them out and get the full picture. So I hope this summary can help you understand a little bit more on these useful products. So please feel free to leave some comments down below and have a discussion with me on some of these products. That is all for this week, and I'll see you again next Sunday for another episode video of COVID-19 update. Bye.